What's going on, guys? JD, J3D Iron Life, doing another video from the store. Alright, talking today about something that I've been trying to talk to you guys about for the past, well, since I've had the YouTube channel up that you guys have heard me mention, saying that I'm going to talk about eventually. Here it is, going to failure. Okay, you guys hear me mention going to failure a lot in my videos whenever I'm talking about working out. Okay, what I mean by going to failure is when you're working out, you're doing a set for a specific exercise, you take that set until failure. Okay, so rather than thinking about only the rep you want to hit, the amount of reps or the rep range, you literally just go until you can't anymore. Okay, until you fail at that last rep. Now, you're going to hear a lot of opinions about going to failure. You're going to hear that you shouldn't do it all the time or even too much because you can damage your central nervous system, because you risk overtraining and then ruining your gains in the long run, or because you're going to hurt yourself because you're going to lose form. You're going to hear that you can use it maybe once to twice per workout so that you don't risk having all those things that I just mentioned happen to you and still get the gains. And then you're going to hear my opinion, which is, again, go to failure on every set, every workout, every day. Okay? Why? Why do I do that? Why do I believe that's what you should do? Number one, that's where the gains are at. Okay? I don't care what anybody tells me. The definition of hypertrophy and strength gain, well, the definition is getting to a new point. Okay? Being able to hit more weight, being able to hit more reps, increasing size of a muscle. That's the definition. But how do you get those? Is always been known that the way you get those is by going past your previous limitation. Okay? New adaptation. Alright? Progressive overload. Okay? And for me, the only way you're not going to do that, it's not going to happen if you go into the gym saying, I'm going to hit 8 to 12 reps for this exercise, then you pick a weight that you hit last time or a weight that you're just thinking about that would work because you don't even remember what you did last time, and just hitting 12 reps. If you struggled, you struggled. If you didn't, whatever, the 12 reps are over. That's not how you're going to gain muscle mass or strength, okay? Also, people are going to tell you that trying to go for failure on every exercise, every set, is going to take away from your total volume of training, and that's where the gains are. Okay, so what that means is if you were to hit, you could do 5 sets of 10 for an exercise, not going to failure. But then if you were to try to go 5 sets going to failure on every set, you would end up with less total volume. Total volume is multiplying the amount of sets by the amount of reps by the amount of weight. Okay, so because you're fatigued faster going to failure on every set, you're going to hit less volume than if you were to just do a set rep range with a set weight for set sets. And so you're going to sacrifice gains. And that's true. That is 100% true. But do you know what you'd need to do in order to calculate or have a good marker of your total volume and making sure that you're upping your volume every so often? You would have to go to the gym every day with your journal or notebook and write down how many sets you did, how many exercises you did, how many reps you did per set of each exercise, and what weight you used in every set of every exercise for every workout. Okay? So, in a perfect world, yes, that is how you would do it, and that would for sure get you 100% guaranteed towards gains. But I want you to tell me how many of you are willing to do that or do that. Nobody? 5% of you? Exactly. Okay? So, I'm definitely not discouraging that 5%. If you do it, you're amazing. Okay? You are ahead of the game. I wish I could do it. If I was doing it, I would probably get better results. But I don't do it because I don't want to waste the time in between sets. It's too much of a hassle for me. I feel like I take away from the intensity of the workout if I sit down and focus on something else for those 2 minutes that I have to write that down. So I just don't do it. So what's my fail-safe way of ensuring myself that I'm pushing the envelope and getting more volume or progressive overload over time? Going to failure every time. Okay? Why does that work that way? Because no matter if you were able to remember what you did last time you hit this exercise or not, if you gave your all and you reached failure that last time you did this exercise and you're doing it again this time, then whether you do more than last time or not is irrelevant. Because if you really went to failure this time, then you did the best you could do, right? So then it shouldn't matter whether you know in your head, oh, I got to get one more rep than last time, if you're going to failure every time, if you're giving your best every time. That's my point, and that's how I run it, okay? Then, not to dispute the whole ruining your central nervous system, overtraining, all those precautions, ruining form, all those things. Yes, number one, I definitely agree that failure should be within the context of good form. Okay, meaning go to failure in terms of muscle contraction and in terms of how far good form will take you. When you start slacking or you start going sloppy or cheating, stop. Okay? Get one, maybe two cheat reps in there, watching what you're doing in terms of your lower back, your tendons, whatever the case may be for that exercise. Do not get too sloppy, but definitely do not cheat 5 or 6 reps, because you will end up snapping your shit up. Excuse my French. One-way ticket to Snap City. You don't want that, okay? Now, overtraining. There's very few people in this world, unfortunately, that have the mental ability to carry themselves towards true failure, okay? What I'm saying is, our minds are going to give out on us before our body, so therefore, you are not going to reach overtraining, because what's telling you to stop really is this, not this. GAINZZZ. Anyways, so your mind's going to stop you before you actually reach that damaging point in your body, okay? That's 95% true, okay? Now, central nervous system, same thing. You would have to reach that point of fatigue, of failure, of physical failure, when in reality you're only going to reach mental failure, okay? So that's it, guys. The strength gains are in failure. Do not be afraid of it, unless you are an elite athlete, at least mentally an elite athlete who can persevere through all the pain that the mind makes you believe you're feeling. Then you're fine. You're not going to reach that overtraining status. You're going to get all the gains possible. It's going to be beneficial. Okay, keep the form good, reach failure on every set, and keep getting the gains. All right, guys? So that's my opinion on going to failure, my opinion on working out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned a lot. I'll see you guys next time. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Follow me on Instagram. Email me any topics you want me to cover. Peace out.